Should you be using a premium expensive golf ball on and around the greens?
Or could you use a range ball?
Let's do it.
And let's do it now.
Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, first things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all back to the channel. I'd like to warmly welcome you back to another episode of Short Game Saturdays. Today we are joined by our putting and short game expert, Chris.
Hello, hello.
How are we?
Very good.
Have you not cleared the green yet?
No, I've got you a slazinge.
Oh, fantastic news. So guys, in today's video, we are going to cover some short game shots. We're going to cover an array of short game shots, Chris, aren't we?
An array.
An array of shots, and we're going to use a Titleist PRO-V1, which is, let's be fair, everyone recognises that as kind of a premium golf ball, don't they?
Yep, I'd say
and we're also going to use a brand new range ball.
Yes.
Chris, in your time as coaching, you obviously see people hopefully practice with range balls.
Yep.
I see a few people who've played with range balls. What would you say the big difference is around the greens? We all know that maybe they don't go as far, they don't spin, or they may spin more, potentially.
Yeah.
On long shots, but...
On longer shots, you'll see that a range ball will spin a little bit more, but in and around the green, we don't have as much feel. Again, I see them just run out. So I see a lot of people come down to the short game area with range balls as opposed to maybe using a couple they've got in the bag. And it's one of those, before you go out, you want to practice with what you're going to use on the golf course because it can make a big difference.
Yeah, to be honest, I've never been... I mean, I'm one of the guys who can practice short game all day. I could go on a chipping green. I mean, I never have done.
It needs to.
But I could stay on a chipping green all day, but I couldn't do it with these. It would have to be with a golf ball that I'm potentially using.
Yeah, exactly. And it's the same when I see people on the putting green. They might go out, chuck a ball down that they're not going to use just because it's the first one they've got. It doesn't set you off with the right feel going onto the golf course. You're making it probably harder for yourself.
So Chris, I think we'll start with a nice kind of easy bump and run, then we'll graduate back to a few bunker shots, a few flop shots, then we're going to finish with some putting and see what the big difference is. See, senor.
See, senor.
Right, Chris, so we've got one of each ball because obviously when you do play golf, you only get one chance, one opportunity to shine.
Correct.
That was a little bit over the top, wasn't it? But so are you gonna? Would you play these differently because of how the balls might potentially react? Are you gonna try and play them both as how you might?
I'm gonna try and play them the same just to show people how it might react differently.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give, again, when we do this, I'm gonna give myself the same lie. So a nice lie. So basically it's consistent, we're giving it a fair test.
Yeah, same club, same everything.
Same
and what I'm
club.
going to do, Chris, I'm going to focus more on the landing zone up here.
Correct, yeah. So on this shot, if I was looking at it normally, I'd be looking at my landing zone. You know, the flag's around about 10 paces on. I'd be looking at landing the ball anywhere from a foot off the green here. 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4. If I land it here a little bit further, I've probably caught it a little bit strong. I've hit it a bit harder, but there'll be more spin because there's a little bit more speed. If I've not caught it as good and I've got it to here, it might run out a little bit more because there's less speed in the club head, less chance for it to grip.
What about landing a lob wedge like here?
No.
Okay. Caught the land. Oh! It definitely caught the landing zone. It just kind of bounced forwards.
So caught the landing zone. It is a little bit wet today, so it has skid, but it also had nothing. It had a reasonable landing angle, but you can see it still kicked on to, what, 10 feet?
Probably a bit more, to be fair. Oh, majestic. And that, to be honest, is kind of what I'm expecting to see with this video. I'm expecting to see a little bit more control with the premium golf ball, a little bit better distance control with the premium golf ball, and I mean, yeah.
And I know what some of you will say, so some of you will say, yes, but it's your second shot that you've hit with the PRO-V. We are going to mix it up, so on the next shot, we'll hit the PRO-V first, and then we'll go to the range ball. Again, to make it a fair test, we'll hit them different times, so it's not just thinking, yeah, I hit the PRO-V second time when I've got a feel for the shot.
I'll tell you what we'll do on that basis. I will hit range ball first. How's that? Si, senor.
The same shot, same landing zone.
Whereabouts were you?
About there, the flat spot just to your right.
That's a sign of a good short game player, isn't it? You can't tell where you've been.
Well, exactly. Clipped
Right,
him.
so I'll go PRO-V first, yeah?
Yes. PRO-V first. Good landing zone. Oh! It's only took 17 takes for him to chip in.
That's a lie, that was first go. Tell us it was first go, 'cause it was.
17th take, he's made calls in a scene and he's had 12 goes. Hats off, lots gone. Right, so...
In all honesty, that was first
That
go.
was the first take. I will give him that on this occasion. Very good chip.
It's only taken me 15 short game Saturdays to chip in.
Very true. So again, that did land slightly further.
I'm going to be honest, that second one was a little bit too firm. It still didn't have the same, I didn't feel like it had the same kind of check on it, the same control on it. I'm going to go one more with the range ball, because I feel like I played it okay. It landed about here, didn't it?
Yeah.
And the Pro-V landed there. There we go.
So same landing zone. Ooh. Didn't go in, but a very good chip. It's took 15 weeks for him to learn how to chip, but he's getting there. Progress is real.
Thank you. Right, Chris, now what if we went a bit more of a difficult shot, say out of a bunker?
Let's do it.
Let's do it now.
Oh.
Right, Chris, so you're going to jump in there first, and this time you're going to go Pro-V first?
Pro-V first, yeah. Same flag. So, again here, I'll give myself a reasonable lie. Same lie each time, in between the dog prints.
Brakes are still out of order due to COVID-19, aren't they, mate, we should say?
Correct, Mondo.
Oh.
Okay, so, again here, we've got around about a, 15 yards, 20 yards, would you say?
Yeah.
So, expectations from here, you know, the best on tour, we're looking at 7 feet. So, anything inside 10 feet, we've done a good job, but we'll see how the ball reacts.
Okay. Oh, I tell you what, you landed it soft, but it actually spun back a little bit, that one.
A little bit of backspin, struck it well, a little bit firm, but I'd be happy with that. So same lie again.
Okay, not bad at all. You'd probably take it. Different kind of shot. It ran out a lot more, didn't it?
Yeah, so I caught the sand a little bit before. It did run out slightly more. Wasn't the same shot, but what I would expect to see there from that, I wouldn't get any kind of backspin. I'd see that run out. If I carried it the same distance, we don't normally generate as much spin on those shots, and it'd just run out.
So what you're saying there is really that is more down to the kind of the pilot, the technique, the shot.
Yeah.
A ball's a ball, it's going to come out, it's going to roll, but it's maybe not going to have the same feel.
Yeah, very much so. Although I didn't hit them the same, I know if I hit that yellow ball the same, I would then get that to run out, as opposed to, as you saw with the Pro-V.
I'll show you how to get some spin, mate. Come on. Right, Chris, so I went Pro-V last time, so I'm going to go range ball first.
Yep, range ball
I'm going to
first.
give myself a fairly decent lie. I don't want to be playing out of a, like you said, a dog print.
So pretty good shot. You got it up and out there, and it did have quite a bit of spin on there. Stopped at 2 feet.
I told you I'd show you how to spin one, mate.
When you've got it, you've got it.
Exactly. I've got a good coach.
You've chipped one in and changed man. So 2 very good shots. Inside sort average.
Thank you very much.
Better than mine.
I couldn't see the ball flight, so you want to explain to the guys what happened there?
Yeah, so the first one came out a little bit higher. So the yellow ball, the range ball, came out a little bit higher, had a little bit of spin and stopped at 2 feet. Second one, a little bit lower, skidded more because it's wet, but then checked up and stopped. So 2 very good shots inside tour average, but we could see, although most of the time you don't get spin on the yellow ball, James hit a cracking shot. He's on fire today and managed to get some spin on that and leave it close.
And that's one thing which the covers on the golf ball. We know golf balls are kind of 2-part, 3-part, whatever part golf ball. The Pro-V1 is a 3-piece golf ball, is it?
It was
a 3-piece golf ball. The range ball is going to be a 2-piece golf ball, so it's going to be a shell of a cover and then some kind of core, probably a rubbery core on that. This is going to have quite a cheap plastic cover, whereas the Pro-V1, it does have an elastoma cover, which is a much kind of softer plastic. It's a more expensive plastic. It's generally what you pay for as well as the kind of R&D that goes into the core of the ball. That's why you might see differences in grab, in feel, in sound as well.
Yeah, so although James hit the best shot with the range ball, it's actually going to be very inconsistent. So it might hit some good, might hit some bad. It's all dependent on how much sand it gets in between the face. So it is very much technique, but as a general rule, the premium ball is going to grip the face a little bit better because of the better shell.
And I've got to say as well that this range ball was brand new and it's starting to mark up already. PRO-V1 obviously not so much. I think we're going to have to settle this on the putting green, but first of all with some flop shots over the bags. See, senor. Right, Christopher, playing flop shots, I'm going to go the trusty old 60 degree, best friend.
I'm going to go 58, rarity.
So are we going to go as close to the bag as we can? Flop it over?
Yeah, can do.
Should we go you at your bag, me at mine, or are we both going at mine? Or?
I think we should go at the same time over each one, see who's the best.
Right guys, so we're both going to play a flop shot over our respective bags. First of all, I'm going to go PRO-V1, Chris is going to go range ball, then we're going to swap, we're going to see exactly what difference we get. This could be interesting. Definitely landed soft, isn't it? How did you hit yours?
Like mine well.
Right, that's 1-0 to me, guys. Obviously, I was using the PRO-V1 there, so a little bit of an advantage. Pitch kind of here, stopped here. You're going to take that out of that lie all day long, and hopefully then you get up and down now for your par. Now we're going to swap over. Chris is going to go PRO-V1, and I'll go range ball. Interesting.
Mine was a proper one. Yours was a fake. Yours just got over the top. Mine's it there.
Yeah. So guys, interesting one there. I've won again, managed to land it nice and short. I enjoyed that.
Yes, it was pretty good. Interesting to see what the difference between the balls is, really.
And to be honest, I feel like it's obviously going to depend on your budget. It's going to depend on how much you can spend on golf balls. Playing golf with a ball like this, not necessarily a range ball, but maybe a cheaper end ball, is better than not playing golf at all.
Correct.
You can still enjoy it, you can still play golf. You may not get the consistency, you can get spin with these, just not every time.
Yeah, that's the main thing. You're not going to get spin and consistent spin every time, but you'll be able to hit them the same distance roughly. You'll get some kind of control, but again, if you're a beginner, even us pros, as you can see, don't always control the spin every time.
And that's one of the big things, which it comes down to budget, but it also comes down to skill. How good are you? Can you see the benefits of those golf balls? Guys, if you stay tuned right till the end, comment below and let us know that you stuck with us. Totally my fault, totally forgot we said we were going to do a putting competition and we're not going to let you down. So we're going to do it now in the rain before the camera breaks. Yeah, comment below, did you stick with us till the end? Got to stick to the end, Chris, haven't you?
I mean, look at this. He comes to another golf club.
Oh, sorry.
Glitter busting.
I was going to get that. Right, Chris, so how are we playing this?
Well, since I'm the superior putter and normally the chipper, I'll go with the range ball and I'll let you have a PRO-V. PRO-V, and we're going to hit a 60-foot putt, see who's the closest.
60 foot? Okay. I love tour bags, but that happens a lot. To be fair, I've put it on the world's biggest slope. Putt off. Right, Christopher, range ball, 60 foot uphill, bit of right to left. Not gonna lie, I felt like I've already won, but
got to finish the competition, you know. Right, can't say I've used a range ball for a long time. Let's see what we've got.
That'd be great effort. Well, the other guys can't see the hole there, but that's about 4 or 5 foot.
4 feet, I'd say.
And interestingly,
didn't move much.
How would you feel about doing your entire warm-up with that ball, then going out and shelling a PRO-V1 on the first hole and then having a similar length putt?
I think it's going to be very hard to control, so that's where it comes down to using what you're playing with. Even in practice, if you've got a few spare, some old ones.
Go.
Online.
Great line, weren't it? And that's one of the big things I think people need to take from this video. Yes, you can use a cheap golf ball to play golf, but if you're going to use a cheap golf ball to play golf, use it to practice, to play golf, everything.
Yep, so use it in your practice. Don't switch and change golf balls because then it becomes very hard to be consistent. And in golf, what we're looking for?
Looking for consistency, aren't we? So really, I think we've got a bit of a put-off for the match.
All out.
Line it up with the line.
Some nice lines on these range balls.
Oh. And I've got no excuse because this is a PRO-V.
Correct. No excuses. This to claim victory for the second time today.
Imagine that. Is this double a quits then, really?
Double it quits. Still got a chance. Very large chance, I would say. Oh! What a putt! Well, I means nada then. Really?
And to be fair, just to kind of summarise this video, I'd like to thank you really. Because how much better is my short game and my putting than it was a few weeks ago?
I thought you was thanking for just taking part, to be honest.
No, there was not. I mean, thanks for taking part. But honestly, if anyone is looking for some help with a short game, be it online lesson, be it a face-to-face lesson, he's as dry as you are that dry. So like,
try my best.
Yeah, probably online lesson would be better. But yeah, thanks a lot, mate. It's better. It's a lot better.
No problem.
2 wins in 2 weeks, I think that. So
best put my ideas up.
And we are going to leave now. We're going to finish now. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, subscribe, leave us a like, check out Chris Dennis Golf. Huge thanks to the guys at Waterfront for putting us up. Greens are fantastic.
Yep.
And we've missed the rain somehow. So apart from that, I'll see you tomorrow.
And I'll see you next week.